What is up, YouTube? Mr. Porkchop back here with some more Java info for you. So commenting in Java, that's what this is going to be. It's going to be a quick video. Just go over a couple different ways that you can make comments in Java. So what you see in front of you here is a kind of a tutorial, or not. So I watched a tutorial while I was doing this for the class that I'm in right now, and these comments here are called documenting comments. So they're a little different than the other two ways of doing comments. If you've done any kind of coding, you probably understand like forward slash, double forward slash is going to comment out that line. So bam, so that'll be a comment. The other way to do comments is you can do the forward slash and then the asterisk, and then you can just do one more. Whoops. Alright, actually it already did it for me. So yeah, this is going to comment out pretty much anything between those two. Bam. So those two are other ways to do comments. This, however, here, these documented comments, when you do the double asterisk in front here, it's going to be a little bit different than these comments here, and you can see too that these just stay gray while these are green. That might just be my IntelliJ, but depending on what IDE you're using, it may look a little different. But what these do here is they work with a Java JDK and create HTML. Basically, you can use them to create HTML documents to show your code, and you can go into tools here and just do generate a Javadoc. And when you do that, you got to set up basically where you want it to go, and then it's going to create this HTML file, which is really cool, right here. And so this is my main class here, and then it has the description. This is my comment. So if you look over here, you can see that above my class, my main class here, I have this comment, and that comment is what's going to show as the description in my Javadoc. And then if you click on your class, you can scroll down and you can see your method summary. Over here you're going to have more descriptions, and these descriptions are there because of my comments. So you can say this method displays a message, this is the main method for these two methods here. And then if you go back in, you can see the comments that I created. So right here I have this method displays a message, this message is a greeting, and then right here I also have this is the main method. And you'll notice that in my Javadoc that I had, it only shows this first sentence as the description in my method summary. If you go back to here and you scroll down a little bit further, you can say that right here, my method details, this is where it's going to have that whole comment. So instead of just having this is my main method, which was the first one, and it shows here in my method summary, it will have the whole comment. This is the first method that gets called when you run the Java program. And then down here again, I have the rest of this, where instead of saying this method displays a message, it also says this message is a greeting. So that's what the other half of this is. On top of that, you have, let me go back to my code real quick. On top of that, you have these little call outs here. So you can use the @ sign with, whoops, I always do that. Use the @ sign with this keyword here, param, which is just for short for parameter. And then you can call out what parameter you have. So the parameter I'm using is just message, and then they say this is the first message. The second one that you can do is you can call out returns. So, and basically what it's saying is down here where I do this display message thing here, this is the parameter that I'm using. So it's a string, and then inside of this display message there are parameters. One parameter is the string message, and then over here you have the return, and it's showing what it returns, hello world. These two callouts basically show up in your HTML file down here at the bottom, where you have your display message method. So inside of this method you have a parameter and a return, and you call them out so they show up in your document. So this is the way that I will be doing all my comments for this class, because I'm assuming the instructor wants to use these HTML files to review my code. But I thought it was pretty cool that this is another tool that Java has created inside their JDK to help aid in basically viewing code, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I wanted to kind of throw this video out there, distinguish the different types of ways to comment. Hopefully some of you guys found this interesting, especially if you're going into classes where you're going to be using this. So let me know what you guys think.